CEO FTCCI to kindly please step onto the stage.
Can I request all of you to please be seated? There's a message for Sir. I want him to hear it. That's why. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to members of FTCCI, managing committee members, past president, award winners, diplomats, government officials, special invitees, and press and media. Thank you for joining us this evening. A hearty welcome to our dynamic Honorable Minister, MANUD, ITEC, Government of Telangana, Shri KT Ramarao. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation and keeping up to your word that you will attend FTCCI event whenever invited. So thank you so much. And like I have been saying always, sir, there's no doubt that the entire globe is looking at Telangana as a preferred destination for trade and investment. And I can't stop saying that you are the brand ambassador. So a big round of applause for our chief guest. A very warm welcome to Shri Jayesh Ranjan IS, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce and ITEC. Sir, you have been the pillar of strength to the FTCCI, and I'm sure each one of you in this room will echo my feeling that it wasn't, if we were here, it was all because of the positive strength that Jayesh sir has always given us. So thank you so much, sir. We congratulate all the award winners of all the 19 categories, and we are indeed confident that receiving an award from the Honorable Minister in itself is a great motivation for you to further excel. We are thankful for the invaluable support of our industry partner, Innova Alloy Steel Tech, Daga Western Meadows, Life Insurance Corporation of India, Gaura Petrochem Limited, Creamline Dairy Products Limited, Jivaka Industries Private Limited, Sudhakar Polymers Limited, Quantra Quartz, Dodla Dairy, Doyen Construction Private Limited, Izhar, Victory Photo Center, Kane Biosciences Limited, and Aparna Enterprises Limited. Thank you all so much. Because of you all, we are able to have this grand award ceremony today. Once again, welcoming all of you for this flagship program. And before we begin the session, we would like to show a film on FTCCI and its journey.
1917, the year when a dedicated organization, the Deccan Chamber of Commerce, was formed to encourage trade and commerce activities. The historical journey of the organization has witnessed great transformation as per the changing needs of the industry and businesses. The Federation of Telangana Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FTCCI, a legacy of excellence, voice of the industry, representing interests of over 25,000 businesses of all sizes, sectors and regions, is empowering industry and trade of Telangana state. A world leader in pharma, a global hub for vaccine, home to all major MNCs, leader in IT exports. and emerging first stop of India. FTCCI advocates a pro-business environment, caters to the needs of MSMEs, budding entrepreneurs and traders through its advisory services in taxation, market information, industry-related issues, B2B connection. The Chamber has its nominees in the state-level advisory committees to help drive business productivity. FTCCI aids in providing certificate of origin for exporters, issues visa recommendation for business travels. The Federation imparts job skills through its dedicated skill center. It has adopted 14 government ITIs to improve the employability of students. With a uniquely global perspective, the FTCCI events reach a highly engaged audience, policymakers and stakeholders aiming towards Atmanirbhar Bharat. Come and be a part of this dynamic and proactive organization. Together, let's realize the vision for a progressive future.
Yes, valuable insights shared there in the video, and thank you so much, Ms. Kathy, for setting the tone for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we Indians take pride in our culture and consider all new beginnings auspicious. So to mark this auspicious moment through the lamp lighting ceremony, I would like our chief guest, Honorable Minister for Industries, Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Information Technology, Electronics and Communication, Government of Telangana, Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu. Our guest of honor, Shri Jayesh Ranjan, IAS Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, Information Technology, Electronics, Communications Department, Government of Telangana, to kindly please step forward to do the honors. I also request Shri K. Bhaskar Reddy, President, FTCCI, Shri Anil Agarwal, Senior Vice President, FTCCI, Shri Imila Jayadev, Vice President, FTCCI. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we mark the beginning of this wonderful event. All right. Yes, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we mark the beginning of the proceedings with the auspicious lamp lighting. I now request all our dignitaries to please come onto the stage. I request our chief guest, guest of honor, and our other dignitaries to kindly please come onto the stage and take your seats on stage. Yes. My dear friends, flowers are a proud assertion that a ray of beauty outvalues all the utilities in the world. And in the same spirit, I request Shri K. Bhaskar Reddy, President, FTCCI, to welcome our chief guest and guest of honor by presenting a beautiful floral bouquet. And a floral bouquet to our guest of honor. Thank you so much. I now request Shri K. Bhaskar Reddy, President, FTCCI, to kindly please present the welcome address.
Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu, Honorable Minister of Industries, Municipal Administration, Urban Development and Information Technology, Government of Telangana. Shri Jayesh Ranjan Garu, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, Information Technology, Government of Telangana. Award Chair, Gaura Sriniwas Garu. My colleagues from FTCCI on the dais, off the dais, MC members, past presidents, invitees, award winners, press and media, ladies and gentlemen, On behalf of Federation of Telangana Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I am happy and delighted to welcome you all for today's FTCCI Excellence Award ceremony. This is every year we do this as a festival, and thank you very much all the dignitaries who are present in the audience who have come to witness this excellent award ceremony. Today, we are here to celebrate the achievements of organization in different areas, and I am really proud to see that there are 19 winners from various categories. I congratulate all the winners and their families, their friends, and their employees for achieving these wonderful excellence awards. These awards are dedicated to recognizing and celebrating and supporting the companies. So whatever dedication you showed in your respective fields, and these efforts to withstand, sustain, and exemplify in chosen areas, and tireless contribution of industrial growth of Telangana and India. Once again, I compliment all of you for this wonderful achievement. I want to thank every organization. Our jury has taken a long time, and it took almost 3 months with the various iterations, and our teams, industrial partners, all of these people involved in making this a grand success. The awards this year are more significant because we are suffered with back-to-back COVID in last 2 years. During these adverse conditions, we were just recovering, and before the end of this trauma, the Ukraine-Russia war is again a death blow on our operations. Logistics has been disrupted, and also the industry suffered. Industry and commerce is affected adversely. These adverse conditions have rekindled the fighting spirit of entrepreneurs, and I am proud to note that the World Bank, ADB, IMF projections, they say that India to remain the fastest growing major economy in the world between 2021 and 24. So this is a wonderful news for us, and this is only happened because of the fighting spirit of entrepreneurs across India. And in Telangana, we are doing extremely well and registered higher growth than the national average even during these critical years. My appreciation and thanks to everyone who ensured these things. Sir, it is not out of the contest to mention that your charisma and dynamism and proactiveness has brought a lot of laurels to the state, and your recent visits to US, UK, Davos, France were testimony to this, and we congratulate Honorable Minister and also our Principal Secretary and their team, which has brought laurels to the state. And these efforts have brought enormous investments into the country, and you name it, whatever marquee investor is there in this thing. We all feel very proud of these achievements. And recently, we happened to go to T-Hub on the inauguration. What a iconic building. Like, I don't see anywhere in the world that kind of a wonderful facility. You just go to 5th floor and just go around, and we feel that we are out of the world, and this is the best city in the world. That kind of atmosphere is generated in that. And my friends, whoever coming from outside, will always say that every visit, they see more and more infrastructure upgrading in Hyderabad. So all these make us proud. Sir, I must mention one thing here, sir. So any VIP coming to the state, whether he is from the foreign country or is a businessman or from other states or even from centers and some minister or any politician, they just can't resist but praise the Telangana for their progress. In some cases, even with adverse political conditions, central people who are coming, if they are unable to say in public, even in private conversations, they agree that, yes, your state is being progresses and proud of it, and congratulations, sir. So we, in the same way at FTCCI also, we are aligning all our activities for fast changing needs of the industry and trade and continuously striving to fulfill the requirements, sir. And we are a regional chamber and we are proud of it. And our interest is Telangana, and our entire activity is in Telangana, either developing the industrial ecosystem or connecting with the districts or improving the rural livelihoods and creating employment in the state of Telangana. We are purely regional chamber, unlike our national colleagues, and we also get same recently, last 2 years, we made a lot of effort in making our organization more professional, more proactive, and we are reaching out to every nook and corner of the state. And many friends from the other Chamber of Commerce and also from the embassies, consulates who visit Hyderabad and who visit our chamber, compare our chamber with all other state chambers, and they recognize as that this is one of the professionally run best dynamic chambers, FTCCI. So that again gives, in that sense, we are following you as a state government, and we'll be always there behind you in terms of pacing up with all your activities, sir. Being the state level federation of industry and trade, we are more focused towards MSME, sir. For larger industries, anyway, your team is there and will take care. And large industries doesn't need much. Though we have almost 200 members, corporates are our members, we look forward towards them to give knowledge and to give, they function through various committees. And they give a lot of sectorial knowledge to us, and strengthening and bridging the gap. And as a federation, we are making a lot of efforts to reach district level chambers. And almost 22 district chambers we have invited today. They are the chamber presidents and chamber representatives are there from Nizamabad, Karimnagar, Khammam, Nalgonda and Vikarabad, and many more to come. And this year we made a point to, I personally went to various districts along with my team. We did interact with them, and we understood what are all their issues and addressed them. And recently we partnered with 2-3 organizations. So Ministry of Commerce Export-Import Program, they have given permission for 3 programs. One we are doing in Nizamabad, one at Warangal and one at Hyderabad. Similarly, Ministry of MSME, our Chandrasekhar sir is here, and he is outrightly supporting our programs, and we are giving 3 more programs in the rural and 1 exhibition here. And our Pokarna Skill Center, which is working wonders, and we did exim course and logistic course. Sir, hundreds of students, you just saw the film, hundreds of students are getting trained. We are reskilling and upskilling those people. And we partnered with Indo-German Initiative for Technical Education to impart knowledge. And we adopted 14 government ITIs of Telangana, and one of our MC member will be chairing that. And we are connecting the partnership between ITI students and the industry. So these are some of the initiatives we are taking forward to make the industry ecosystem of Telangana very vibrant. We do welcome big investors into the state and happy that Telangana, particularly Hyderabad, is gaining prominence in the world. But in any country, sir, MSME is the backbone, and we need to support MSME outrightly to create more and more employment, sir. So to that extent, we have just initiated a program for B-Hub. So wherein rural entrepreneurs, this is mainly on manufacturing sector, sir. We are selecting, our startup unit is also functioning with a committee, and we requested APIIC for allotting some place so that we can set up a small ecosystem wherein we can train the young entrepreneurs, not like in the technology space, but in a manufacturing space. And to that extent, we requested APIIC, and sir is also approached. They are considering our application. And another thing, we have partnered recently with Amazon, and also in talks with Flipkart and Tata New. And these partnerships are to bringing on board small, medium, micro entrepreneurs on board to sell their products through these e-commerce platforms. So all these activities are towards strengthening the industrial ecosystem in the state, sir. Sir, I have few suggestions to make. Since we are the chamber and we need to protect the interest of our members, there are only 4 points I would like to, straight points I'd like to make and request your intervention. And these are the suggestions and appeal. And first one is, sir, ease of doing business, we are number 1, and we are getting maximum attention, and you take any rank, we are on the top 3-4 in last 4-5 years. But slowly we are slipping down on cost of doing business, sir. So this is one worrisome factor. So to that extent, like it may be because of raw material cost, it may be because of power cost or employee cost or compliance cost or maybe logistic cost. There are reasons are many, but slowly after one nation, one tax, the state boundaries have wiped out. now whoever does the cost-effective production, there only will be able to survive. So in this sense, our suggestion is to set up a small committee under the aegis of either commissioner or secretary and study the benchmark the costs of other competitive states. So I'll give one small example, sir. There is a property tax we are paying, but all industries now started trade license, trade tax. Trade license in other Tamil Nadu, there is no trade license for industry. And Hyderabad, like we have a lot of industrial areas around it, and the old industries having 1 acre, 2 acre lands. So in the sheds, whatever they are operating, are being charged trade license based on the square feet basis, sir. Now already we are paying property tax on square feet basis, and for industries again a double taxation on square feet basis for trade license. Trade license is just to do the trade, and for earlier it's a small shops and all that, it used to collect 3,000, 5,000 like that. So these are some of the small things, but what our suggestion is, just set up a small committee, sir, headed by, if we give suggestions, it is skewed towards industry. We want, under your guidance, department can take it up, and we'll benchmark costs, and wherever we can do our suggestions, as a group will come out, and this will definitely help in tweaking the policy wherever required, and it help us business environment in the state, definitely, and we will be in forefront in making the progress, sir. And the second suggestion, sir, so this district industry center is one of the hub, and our entire growth of Telangana state is skewed towards Hyderabad and surrounding districts. Between 3 districts, Hyderabad, Rangareddy and Medchal Malkajgiri, 48% of GSDP is there, gross domestic district product. So entire 50% is concentrated in this, sir. If we tap other 30 districts and make them come into the main fold, the industrial growth in Telangana will be much aggressive, much faster. So to this extent, what we suggest to strengthen DICs by setting up a small help desk, or the other thing is market access information, or maybe some entrepreneur development programs. The local associations and local industries can become a partner. Sir, right now there is a DIPC is there, District Investment Promotion Council, headed by collector, but that is only up to sanctioning the permissions and giving those SOPs and all that, ending. But let us take a proactive step and let us make the entrepreneurs, borderline entrepreneurs, come into the main fold, handhold them and give them some kind of a push. Definitely rural industries will excel, and we would like to partner all those 30-odd district Chamber of Commerce, and if you permit, we'll organize one meeting with, there are 100 associations across the Telangana, sir, rural Telangana. So we'll call them, and if you preside over that function, and it will be a lot of motivating to all the entrepreneurs and the rural industrial folks. So this is the second suggestion, sir. And third one, FTCCI is represented for industrial promotion budget, sir, like every year. This year we asked for 3,000 crores, but government and finance ministry considered 2,500 as this is a welcome sign, and we thank government for giving these 2,500 crores. But the incentives are still not released, sir. It is every quarter some incentives need to be released, and we always keep pressurizing Krishna Bhaskar sir and Jayesh Ranjan sir. And we as an industry association get a lot of pressure from our members. You are not doing your bit and all that. We know the sensitivities, and we know the compulsions of government. It need to take care of a lot of welfare activities. But whatever our 4 quarters, if whatever funds are released, it will be a great help, sir. And one small request on this, sir, whatever released, either 100, 200 crores each quarter, please allot 50% to the MSME, sir. With one major industry shops, you can cover almost 100 MSMEs. So backlogs are there, and I don't want to put a lot of pressure, but based on the convenience, kindly expedite these things. And the last one, I would like to share my experience, sir. This is in November 2021, last year, there was a World Expo at Dubai, and there was India Pavilion, 200 countries participated, and India Pavilion was one of the decent or one of the best pavilion, and each state from the India participated in that. And as Telangana, government participated between November 7th to 14th. And Telangana government headed by APIIC MD Narasimha Reddy Garu. And we from FTCCI joined with a 20-member delegation. We went all the places, promoted Telangana as much as possible, met so many people. And one such stop is Dubai Chamber of Commerce. And Mr. Omar Khan was the director, and Dubai Chamber of Commerce, the infrastructure is just amazing. It is better than 100 countries' embassies. That kind of infrastructure is there. And after all discussions, as a matter of pride, I presented Telangana government's entire activity, and also FTCCI as a 100-year-old organization with 30,000 members, and I just want to put him down and asked, what is your membership? Thinking that he must be around 10,000, because UAE population is only 1 crore. He said 2,70,000 is their membership, sir. And with 1 crore population and UAE 2,70,000 membership, we were astonished and asked him, how was it possible? He said, by law at Dubai, UAE, all the firms registering in this country has to mandated to become a member of Chamber of Commerce. That's how the strength is there. This, why he also said that our government machinery is confined to giving the licenses, giving the statutory things and taking their care of those issues. But such a large data, government will not be able to manage. That's why they have given mandate. Every year we update the data, collect in one sheet about their sales, their turnover, their employee base, and their sectoral progress, and we provide government as a backup. So that's how they have up to date. So after looking at, I was discussing with all the government officials, sir, and I don't know whether it is possible or not. Even in Telangana, if you could think of, you as a department, you can recognize some 20, 25 major associations. So who are, I think you can vet them and their infrastructure, and these associations can be given to collect the data of all these things and make the member, each of the industry who are making member, becoming member of any chamber will provide the information. This information will help government, the data will be there and we can track the progress, employment, sectorial information. All these things excellently help our government to function. So these are the 4 suggestions I'll make on behalf of you. Sir, on behalf of Telangana Federation of Chamber and Commerce, thank you once again for gracing the occasion and presenting these awards to the winners. And on behalf of industry fraternity, I assure you our full support to you and strengthening the continued growth of our state. And once again, I welcome each one of you to this Excellence Awards, and thank you very much for being present here.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts with us here today. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, to shed light on FTCCI Excellence Awards, I now request Shri Gaurav Srinivas, Chair FTCCI Excellence Awards Committee, to kindly please step forward and share with us all the valuable insights.
Good evening to all. Our warm greetings from Federation of Telangana Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu, Honorable Minister for Industries, IT, Electronics, Communications, Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Government of Telangana. Shri Jayesh Ranjan, IAS, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, IT, Electronics and Communications to Government of India. My colleagues on the dais, Managing Committee members, past presidents of Telangana Chambers of Commerce and Industry, jury members and members of Excellence Awards Committee, award winners, distinguished guests, members of FTCCI, press, media, ladies, gentlemen, invitees, and dear friends. I thank you very much for having attended this. I am happy and it is a privilege for me to welcome once again all the chief guests, K.T. Ramarao Garu and Jayesh Ranjan Garu. Sir, your presence itself is really giving enormous energy to all of us. I should mention here, there was a little uncertainties about the program, but he said, go ahead. That is the affection which he has for Federation to this. I think now you can put your hands together, applaud his appreciation. Thank you very much, sir. As an apex body for industry and trade, Federation of Telangana Chambers of Commerce Industry has initiated several awards for recognizing outstanding contributions, achievements for select area of promote corporate industrial initiatives in economic and social areas. Awards are given for works or operations in the state of Telangana. The awards are being given in recognition of proven excellence, outstanding contribution in the areas of industry, innovation, research and development, and associate and chambers, individual achievements, that is women entrepreneurs, science, engineering, outstanding self-sustaining efforts by disabled, differently abled persons, social welfare, differently abled services, also aerospace and defense. FTCCI has received 150 nominations for the above segments, and I tell you friends, and also to the Chief Guest Minister also, and also to Principal Secretary, this is pertaining to 2020-21, which is 50% to 60% of the tenure was in pandemic. We are all suffering, and many people have lost their kith and kin. We are all suffering. In spite of this, and so many awards, so many industries are flourishing well in Telangana, means God is very kind to us, and I think He has sent a different version where He has not troubled us so much, and mostly our state is predominantly in pharma, vaccines, and also packing polymers industry, and they have given a blanket permission for all those things to operate in full swing. I think that is the result. Today we have got this kind of performance from the industry. That's what we in Federation we all appreciate. We had a little hesitant to have this period as an award for awards, but still after observing this, I think we are really lucky. Then we have got a real good performers, and getting 150 nominations who are all excelled in their business and industry is a great. And such recognitions response for awards depicts great importance for Federation's Excellence Awards. The Federation has exclusive awards committee consisting of experts drawn from various fields of select awards. I would like to mention here Honorable Justice Retired V. Bhaskar Rao Garu, Honorable Justice Govindarajulu, Honorable Justice Challa Kodandaram, and Dr. M. Gopal Krishna, IAS retired, Ajay Mishra, IAS, and Surendra Kumar, former Director, Senior Scientist, ARDE and DRO. We are co-opted these jury members in order to help us to try to precisely give the awards who are all excellent performers. I take this opportunity to take all the members of Excellence Awards Committee of the Federation taking up the responsibility to their expertise on select areas and best entries of various awards. I am also happy to inform that Federation will bring out a copy of the coffee table book giving write-ups on award winners and their performance, focus on other outstanding achievements, future plans, and message for society. This book would be permanent treasure for outstanding achievement, which can be shared to all their business partners now and futures. I congratulate and commend all the award winners for their relentless effort in achieving significant mileage in their success. Winning award, indeed, remarkable feat. I push to achieve much more greater heights in future. Friends, we are very lucky to have Industries Minister and Principal Secretary, this kind of personalities which are brand ambassadors. I took Minister's permission also to say this. The way he is chasing the investors and bringing them to Telangana is great. I tell you, few of my friends in other states are telling they are envious about the minister. The way he is trying to persuade, almost chasing them. The way he is chasing them is they themselves are surprised. Investors surprised. Till date, 74, 75 years of independence, no minister has followed them so much by sending chartered flights, repeatedly going to them, calling them. And there is one case, the call came from Delhi. Within 3 hours, when he was in districts also, he came immediately to Hyderabad and he flew to Delhi and they could able to brag the business. I think we have to appreciate his efforts. See, we can't give him anything except our good wishes, our claps, appreciations, nothing is there. He is contributing so much to the industry in Telangana. And with this, our overall development, our standard of living, everything will go up. I think this, in Hyderabad is the only place land prices are soaring so high and other real estate people are trying to tell us, Hyderabad, what is happening? Kya ho raha bhai? This is the way they are talking us. I am really happy. I am really proud that our minister is with us to bless us all with these words. I once again welcome you all and thank K.T. Ramarao Garu and also Jayashankar Garu for their encouragement and valued presence in the Thompson show. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your thoughts with us here today. Ladies and gentlemen, FTCCI, in its own mandate, has taken the initiative to promote green plantation through presentation of green certificates. Green certificates represent the environmental value by reducing climate change, and it promotes the idea of renewable energy source to support the philosophy of ecological living. So we'd like to felicitate the esteemed jury by presenting green certificates, for which I request our Chief Guest, Honorable Minister, and our Guest of Honor, Principal Secretary, kindly please step forward to do the honors in presenting these green certificates. Yes, I request our Chief Guest, Honorable Minister, to please step forward, and our Guest of Honor, Principal Secretary, IAS, Shri Jayashankar Garu, to kindly please step forward. I request our dignitaries to please join in, yes, as we felicitate our esteemed jury by presenting these green certificates. I would invite Shri Ajay Mishra, IAS, retired, to kindly please step forward to receive the felicitation. Dr. Surendra Kumar, former Director and Senior Scientist, ARDE-DRO. Invite Shri Shekhar Nori, Managing Director, Sky Shade Daylights Private Limited, Hyderabad, for excellence in product innovation, to please step forward. Shri Shekhar Nori, Managing Director, Cyber Security Center of Excellence, Hyderabad, for excellence in association chamber for serving industry, commerce and economy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here is our title sponsor and FTCCI member, Shri Vikram Daga, and he will be joining us in felicitating. I request Dr. Ibrahim Ganesh.
Minister, senior leadership of FTCCI, invitees, guests, first of all, my heartiest congratulations to all the award winners. Not only have you done yourself, your country proud, your company proud, but you have also made all of us here in the state, in the government in Telangana, very, very proud of your achievements. So please keep it up. And let us hope that whatever you have done becomes a model for everyone else. Others also follow your suit and emulate yourself. I would also like to congratulate FTCCI for recognizing the good work which happens in our industrial ecosystem. All of us are aware that after the new state of Telangana has been created, the government has devoted lots of effort and attention in creating a very conducive industrial environment. And whatever the hard work which we did in the first few years, that is really reaping dividends for all of us. In fact, no single day passes when we are not interacting with some new investor, some prospective investor. So, and most of the times when we talk to a new investor or a potential investor, we always encourage them to talk to our existing investors, because while we can say all kinds of things, what is actually happening on the ground will be best reflected by the existing people. And our Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Minister, they keep on telling us that more than anything else, you can advertise, you can publicize, you can print glossy booklets, brochures, but the existing industries will be your biggest brand ambassadors. And I feel so happy and so proud that everyone who comes from outside and talks to our existing players, they get doubly assured about the positive policies of the state, the good quality infrastructure, the supporting government. The best example was during the COVID period. In fact, just now someone was telling me that despite the pandemic, our industrial performance did not stop at all. Actually, it has grown much more than the previous year as well. So my compliments to all of you for keeping the reputation of the state intact, for actually enhancing our reputation and becoming very good, very positive role models and brand ambassadors for us. I would also like to congratulate Mr. Bhaskar Reddy and his team. I know that his tenure will end very shortly, but he has done a great job, particularly during his tenure. I noticed this, that lots of focus was given on industries which are into exports. Lots of discussions happened with all of us on how we improve the export competitiveness of Telangana, what kind of support is required from various government bodies, including Government of India agencies. During his tenure, lots of international partnerships were also forged, and I do hope that the incoming committee will build on all these good initiatives. One thing which I forgot, but I must mention it, during his tenure, a course on EXIM, on export-import activities, was also started, which helps now the state in generating a good amount of talent and manpower to support the export-oriented unit. So as I said, I do hope that the new committee also will build on all these good initiatives, and they will add their own new ideas and new thoughts in collaborating with the government. So once again, warm wishes and greetings to all the award winners, and thank you very much for inviting me for this function.
Thank you so much, Shri Jayesh Ranjan, for talking to all of us and sharing your valuable inputs with us here today. And thank you for the outstanding wealth of knowledge shared with us here on this platform. FTCCI has truly empowered business and proved to be enablers of commerce for over 100 years. It has become an important forum for interaction between government and business and industry in a global perspective. We thank Government of Telangana for its unwavering support. I now request our Chief Guest, Honorable Minister for Industries, Municipal Administration, Urban Development, Information Technology, Electronics and Communication, Government of Telangana, Shri K.T. Ramarao, to kindly please step forward and address the grandiose congregation.
Good evening. Andariki Namaskaram. Honorable President of the FTCCI, Bhaskar Reddy Garu, Gauranilu Gaura Srinivas Garu, Gauranilu Senior Vice President Anil Agarwal Garu, Gauranilu Vice President Mila Jayadev Garu, Gauranilu Khyati Garu, Veena Garu, my Principal Secretary of Industry, Commerce and IT, Shri Jayesh Ranjan Garu, to all the winners of the FTCCI Excellence Awards, and to the respected members of the jury, to the friends from media, both electronic and print, and to all the dignitaries gathered here. I congratulate all of you and I compliment all of you on taking the time out and attending this prestigious event. And thank you for having me. Gauronilu Bhaskar Reddy Garu, he had touched upon many things. I think firstly I'd like to respond to a few of them. Bhaskar Reddy Garu had mentioned about how Telangana is viewed as a state which excels in ease of doing business, but we also need to look at few other facets to continue to remain competitive, to ensure that our industry continues to grow, continues to thrive, and continues to compete the best in the country. Before I respond to that, I would quickly like to, take you back to a few years ago. When the state of Telangana was about to be formed in June 2014, I would urge you all to think of the then situation with respect to the industry back in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Back then in 2014, I remember very vividly, the very MSMEs that, the SMEs that Mr. Bhaskar Reddy had mentioned were having a really tough time in the state of Andhra Pradesh. In fact, there were 3 days of power holidays in a week, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. The situation was bad. Normally, we see politicians and political parties doing hartals at Indira Park, at Dharna Chowk. But there was a time in 2012 and 13 when the industry itself also had to do a dharna and hartal, demanding that power be given, bijli be given, even if it means, at a higher cost. We are willing to pay, but please provide us quality power, was the demand of the industry. But if you look at it now, I think Telangana is by far the only state in the country which was able to provide you 24 hours of quality power supply even in the peak of summer in the last couple of years, especially even in the middle of the pandemic. More importantly, if you look at it, not only for industry, but also for domestic sector, and also free power, 24 hours of free power to the farming sector, that makes Telangana very, very unique and very, very ambitious also, if you ask me, because in per capita